It's funny because no one's waiting for this album. There's no audience for it, but it means everything to us. We're just a band who never made it. We grew up on the Ox-Bucks divide. Yet always bored.
Well, look at my satellite dish over there.
Yeah,
nah,
that's
weird.
too up.
What am I doing? Exactly.
We'll look at the fence.
I might look at the flue, or I could look at the light.
Campfire started in 2K16. I asked the guys if they'd want to do a follow-up to our first album, 07, and
Had to leave. We cut on the spot.
yeah, they all did. We're 25, still poor. So I said, all right, let's just have a campfire, just like the old days. We'll, I don't know, jam a few songs and call it a day. After they agreed to that, I said, okay, and I want to record it.
It got very Jack Franks very quick.
And I don't just want it acoustic, I want it full band.
Outdoors.
It meant so much to do it around where we grew up.
But everyone feels loose.
So we started doing the rehearsals, which is good. The main aim was to try and get as many of the people that we grew up playing music with together on the same album.
I remember the first time I showed Tom the demos of what I'd written, and he said,
Do you want to be on camera?
so for 2 years we rehearsed pretty much exclusively without the whole band there at any one time. All whilst trying to figure out logistically, like, how to not only make a live album, but also make a live album outdoors in a forest. This isn't going to work. So essentially we need a night where 8 26-year-old men are free and there's no rain and no wind in the middle of rural Oxfordshire. There's just so many things to think of that I didn't. Little things like turning away while singing, or the fact that you can't actually hear fire over instruments.
This is taking a lot of time and a lot of effort and a lot of money, considering no one's going to listen to it. But, you know, still going to do it. It's still going to be really fun. It's going to be great.
That's Road Town there, Max.
Yes.
2 generators?
2 generators. The thing is, it's getting so fucking far away from the whole wilderness idea of a campfire.
400 quid?
Like, what's the point? Might as well build a building over it and say we did it outside.
To be fair, you didn't want to do electric.
Jack and Rome were on the marquees, Mage was building.
Max lived in Manchester.
Tom had changed massively. He was like not chasing things anymore. Ed was working in London and is also filming this. Alex ended up playing acoustic on the album, which is funny because at the start he wasn't even in the same country. Joe was working in the Midlands. I think Bro pretty much held it all together, and live as well, because he pretty much sang as much lead as I did, while nailing the drums and the harmonies, etc., and has absolutely no interest in pursuing music.
What's your least favourite thing about being in the band?
How weird Jack is.
On those rainy days, I wanna get your pulling run. This one's for the
Don't worry, when we're outdoors in the cold, it'll only be easier.
Me and Jack have been playing together for the longest, since we were 11. It's far too long. There are worse ways of finishing a musical partnership.
It was hard for him, I think,
Because he knew we'd never play it live.
We're all pretty nostalgic guys. We sort of wanted to be the ones to stay together, but sometimes it doesn't happen when you get to a certain age. So.
She's all grown. Remember thinking of how we'd end. Maybe never, or maybe friends. Never thought it would be quite as
Alright? To the right! Alright, little team talk, guys, alright? Tomorrow, and I'll tell Ro and Max this, it's not worth us having phones or anything. Definitely no filming stuff, Edward. Because we've barely got enough hands for it as it is. All hands on deck. Let's go, team. Let's...
I'd say we only had one major structural mistake, and it was at the end of the Make You Notice first chorus. We all just broke and just stopped playing. But it turned into Ro's famous perfect build.
Friday night, drunk on the pavement. The smell of rum and the tropical flavor. Told your friends we would only be a minute and you'll be there on the step. Where'd you get those bruises? You're like an 80s movie. All you need is love.
Took 1 hour to record and 7 months to mix and master.
When Mage first heard the mixes, he begged me to get a quartet on it.
He absolutely hated the idea.
Now, I do hate that they weren't actually there, but it sounded so fucking big. I was like, oh, I can sound. It's so sad because I know that it's the end. I honestly cannot believe that we did it. There was so many points where I couldn't visualize it happening. No producer wanted to help us. There wasn't a single label that wanted to touch it, and we did it.